We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up HKD stock. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to right hand side is a bearish red candle, very small, could be a doji. So we do have price action higher highs, which we're going to tag that fourth to last candle, and we have price action lower lows, which will grab the bottom of that fourth to last candle, and we can see that price second and third to last candles are within that fourth to last candle. So that market's consolidating in a huge consolidation and end up working its way down. Got a lot of wicks to the top side of second last candle and third to last candle, identifying that market lost a lot of momentum, and it came down to all the way back down to the area of support from where it started off at previously. And then we're going to see if this market's going to gain some momentum off that area. So let's take a look at what's going on. Current price is sitting at 41.15. So if price works its way up, it's headed up to the next candle, which would be the second last candle in the market body, which would be at price of 129.74. Let's zoom in a little closer. And if price works its way down, we can see price headed down to that bottom of that fourth to last candle, first candle in the market, which would be at nearing the numbers of 8.80. Okay, so also we have a midpoint in that middle of that area too. Let's break it down. So in that area, we do have a midpoint, so price can tag. So after it shoots out from 41.15, it head up to 72.74 before making up to 129.74. So let's take a look at what's going on with the market. So we do know that price action second last candle did tag that top, so it identified a double top. Fourth to last candle, third to last candle did tag that area of that top, which identified a double top. Second last candle pushed down. We can see that third last candle came back to retest, and that price action pushed down further. So as price action being a doji is indecisive side by side with the second last candle, that can be creating some momentum for that market to identify that market pushed up. So it broke an area, came back to retest, and market could be pushing up out of that area with follow up with a bullish green candle on the monthly time frame. If not, market will work its way sideways, and if that market do decline and works down further, we'll see that. But we currently see price action is a doji and has a long wick, a bit of a wick down to that bottom that creating that support, so it couldn't be a turnaround. Walking our way down to the weekly time frame. So weekly time frame, price action is identifying as a bullish green doji. So let's talk about what's happening. So what's happening in that market is that coming up in green on this opposite side, when the market started off at, we did identify that first leg, second leg. So market came back to retest, and then would push down further, and then work its way sideways. So it's trying to come up out of this area of support. And if we do see that market's working its way up, then we'll see that formation of that overall first, second, third, and market push up for that W formation. So price action side by side with second last candle is trying to come up out of this area. Walking down to the daily time frame. So price action on the daily time frame is identifying a bullish green candle. It did lose a lot of momentum to the top of that wick, but it's still dominant to push up. Why? We do have price action body above the previous body, and price action wick is above the previous wick. So it still has enough momentum to push up because it is engulfing the second last candle, and you may want to see it engulf that third last candle for a clear break. Walking down to the 4-hour time frame. So 4-hour time frame, price action identifying as a bearish red candle. So what's happening is that market tagged that midpoint of that area within that second last candle. So it can be identified as that first leg, second leg. Price action will be the retest of the third leg, and follow up with the bullish green candle to push up with that double bottom. If not, we'll see multiple pushes to that top of resistance. We'll be tagging first, second, third, and markets work its way down. But if it does work its way down, if you know it's going to really drop, you'll see that price action engulf that second last candle body and then still work its way down further. But so far as respected at that midpoint on the 4-hour time frame, same as well on the 3-hour time frame. So price action is identifying that it can be dropping down further, but as I said before, it stopped at that midpoint, so it can be creating some support because second last candle, third to last candle, huge spikes up to that top, lost a lot of momentum for that push up further. But we still know, even though it lost a lot of momentum, it did do a huge engulfment to the previous 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, the light candles in the market. So that market can still push up. That's why we can see that market maybe identifying as that push double bottom retest, and the markets work its way up further. But if we start seeing price action engulf that second last candle, market can head down further. But then we'll start seeing that market will be breaking that midpoint line. Walking down to 2-hour time frame, still reading the same thing as well. So we can see that area of consolidation, that price is in at that high area of resistance above the midpoint line. So we're going to see that market breaking retest and work its way back up, unless market price works its way back down. Same as well on the 1-hour time frame, market's consolidating, market pushed up, came back to retest so far, didn't break the midpoint, and now we're receiving multiple touches to that resistance. So it's like a wedge pattern, tag the resistance, bring the support up, market's hanging out the top side. So if it breaks down, we'll see that break will be coming from a double bottom and a retest. If not, it'll be expected for that first, second, third, and the market push out for that double bottom. So we are in a high resistance of a wedge pattern, and same as the 30-minute time frame. So we got to wait, let this market do what it do to see if it breaks out. So if that market does work its way up, we definitely want to see price show a pattern at support, work its way up to the midpoint of 43.37, and it'll head up to numbers nearing 47.05, and that's what we'll be looking for, that break and retest for that market to push up further. Headed down to the 5-minute time frame. Second last candle, long wick down to the bottom. Also, market's getting very choppy at this area. So market's respecting this support with the second last candle, long wick down to the bottom, side by side with price action being a bearish red doji consolidation. So what's happening is that we can see that market's trying to form that first, second, third, and then push up. But if we do see that price action engulf that second last candle, body and wick, price is coming back down. And same as the 3-minute time frame, getting very choppy. Bullish green candle trying to form long wick down to the bottom, could be working its way up if we start seeing price engulf that second last candle on that 3-minute time frame. And very choppy on the one, so not going to talk about it. Okay guys, very important information. Please study and review Forex pattern cheat sheet, breakout and retest strategy. Click on images. Okay guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. HKD, stop.